guys ready for a tasty meal in our slow cooker? Today we are going to make some honey garlic chicken poucho noodles for my freeze dryer. So what do we got here? We got a half a cup of minced garlic, a cup of honey, a cup of soy sauce, a quarter cup of lemon juice. Then we're going to put 2 teaspoons of better than bouillon in with it, and 1 can of tomato paste, 4 pounds of chicken, and 2 onions chopped up. So let me get my hands ready and we'll get going. So I went through and took off most of the fat off of these chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm just going to line the bottom of my crock pot with those. Like that. Get that out of the way. Alright. So let's get our liquid put together here. Let's take my 1 cup of honey, 1 cup of soy sauce, quarter cup of lemon juice, let me get a spatula. Let's go ahead and put our, let's see, what size is that? 6-ounce can of tomato paste in there. And our 2 teaspoons of better than bouillon, chicken base. Let's get our whisk out and get that all mixed up. I almost forgot. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. You can go lighter if you like. Of sriracha sauce in there. Just to balance out that sugar or the honey. Alright, that's pretty much mixed up, and we are going to put our garlic in there. That was 12 cloves of garlic, and it came out to be just under half a cup minced garlic. 12 cloves. This should be enough. And we're almost done. I'm going to take that. Get my chicken in here in the picture for you. We're going to pour that over our chicken. We'll mix in our onions over the top of that. And there you go. There is our honey garlic chicken. So we're going to put that on low. And we're going to cook that for 8 hours on low. So I'll see you once this is finished cooking. We'll cover that and cook it for 8 hours on low. I'll see you then. Okay, that has been cooking 8 hours and it smells absolutely gorgeous. Now let's fish our breasts out and get them shredded up. Oh man, that smells really good. Now what I'm going to do here, hold on. I'm going to take a couple tablespoons of cornstarch. Kind of got too much water in there, but that'll be alright. Make a nice little slurry out of that. Turn this up on high and mix that in with that to thicken that up a bit for our sauce. So while we're shredding my chicken, we're going to let that thicken up. Now, I've heard people say to use a blender to shred this, but I kind of like bigger chunks of chicken, and it don't take that long to do it with 2 forks, so that's the way I'm going to do it. So let me get this all done and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's put our chicken back in there. Give it a good stir. And that looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's see if I can get you a picture of that. Alright. That looks really, really good, doesn't it? Now here's where we do take a taste and see if there's anything missing that we might want to add to that. Let's see what it tastes like. I am going to call that good. I'm tempted to put a little bit of brown sugar in that. Just to sweeten it up just a little bit more. Get another fork. Again. No, I'm going to leave that just the way it is. Just be advised that when you finish yours, if you make this, have a taste of that. If you think it needs a little bit more sweetness, add some brown sugar to that. And it'll mix in very well. Right, so let me turn this off. And we'll let that cool down and then I'll tray it up. And I'll see you then. Okay, this is still hot, but we'll go ahead and get this trayed up. A good stir. 2.5 pounds per tray. It smells so good. .29. 2.49, that's good enough. Alright. I like to, as usual, divide this up into 10 squares. Each, so because we're going to make 10 pouches, each pouch is going to get 2 squares. So we need to do 2 trays of 2.5 pounds. Wonder if I'm going to have any left over today. It'll be close. Alright. Do this one into 10s. John's got one little serving left in there for my dinner. So, I'm going to let this totally cool down, and then we'll get that transferred to the freezer, get it frozen solid, and next time you see it, it will be coming out. I'm going to move on to my ramen noodles. Once this cools down, I can get it off the table. I'll see you then. Okay, we're going to cut in here on the video and show you how I prep these ramen noodles. The reason I freeze dry these when I can is because they're very flimsy packaging, and they got like, I think, a year, 2-year shelf life in the store in this flimsy packaging, but they can, there is still some moisture in these. So all I do is I open a pack of those, find out where the split is, where they fold it, and you cut it down the center and put it in a tray like that. Now, that is 2 meals. 1/2 of the package is a meal pouch. So we are making 10 meals, so we need 5 packets of these. So I just lie them on the tray like that. And I am going to be using my 4th slot in the freeze dryer this time. I'm using 2 slots for the honey chicken, and I'm using 1 slot for my ramen noodles. So I have 1 spare slot that I want to use for an upcoming video. It's going to be a fun one. You know I like to throw fun ones in. Let's see. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find where they folded it. Alright, so we're just going to stick those in the freezer with my honey garlic chicken. And once it's time to load the freeze dryer, we'll take our pre-frozen product out of the freezer and into the freeze dryer. Next time you see it, these will be coming out of the freeze dryer. I'll see you then. There we have it, our honey garlic chicken. 40 plus hours in the freeze dryer. We are going to get this packaged as quick as we can. So we're going to put two squares of the chicken into each pouch, and 1 square of noodles in each pouch. We're going to set that aside, and we're going to do that for the rest of these. And I'll be right back. Okay, we got those all in the bags or pouches. I'm going to take my 10 O2 absorbers, drop 1 in each pouch. Alright. Now I've decided that I'm going to put these vacuum on the lowest setting when I do my vacuum bags. Because we got the O2 absorber in there, we're going to take the bulk of the air out. You'll see there's not much difference, to be honest with you. Just speeds it up a little bit. Put that in there. Press, seal, and vacuum. And let the Avid Armor do its thing. There you have it. 10 pouches. Alright, now we're just going to put my insurance seal on these. Just to be safe. We don't want to waste bad food, and it only takes a few minutes to do that. So you might as well do it if you got the tools. Alright, there you go. Got those all done up. We'll get these put away, and I will be back to do a taste test. I'll see you then. Okay, it's been a couple days. It's lunchtime, and I am ready to have my honey garlic chicken palcho noodle for lunch, because John and Bibbs has worked up an appetite. So we'll open this up. Remember to take your O2 absorber out. Alright, so we're going to go with 3/4 of a cup of water, which pretty much is a standard for my palcho noodles. So that's where we start out at. Then we can always add more water if we need it, but you can never take it out. A little bit more. Alright, so let's ziplock that shut. And that's all there is to it. We're going to let that sit for 2 minutes. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, that has been 2 minutes, so we're going to open it up, give it a stir. Get all that goodness mixing around in there. Get my noodles into the watery sauce. And that is looking good and smelling good. Just giving that a good mix, because make sure everything's got some moisture on it, and I haven't made this kind of thick this time, because that's what I'm wanting, not a soup. Alright, so let's ziplock that shut again. We're going to let that sit for another 2 minutes. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, so that's been another 2 minutes. And let's give that a stir. And while I'm stirring this, I want to tell you about these meal pouches. This is what they call a meal pouch. And it's called a meal pouch because it's wider than it is tall. So you can use it as a bowl and eat it straight from the pouch. Like that. And your utensil can reach all the way to the bottom. I get these from topmylar.com. TOPMYLAR.com. And I buy them by the case. I love the company. They are a small family-owned company made in America. And I just love their products. It's a high-quality product. The pouches are designed to hold boiling water. And they're 7 mil thick on each side. So they're a nice, thick, quality bag. And I've never had a single problem with them. They always ship really fast, and they're very friendly people to work with. So, I could eat this straight from the pouch, but we like to dish it up for you so you can see what we look like. So let's put that in there. Let's get all that goodness out of there. There you go. Does that look good or what? Let me zoom in on that. Alright, so let's taste into this. Yummy. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Let's see what it came back like. I think that's even better than it was fresh. I did have some left over that I ate with some bread, I think. That has come back beautifully. Noodles are perfect, as you can see. Wobble, wobble. Shredded chicken always comes back very well when cooked in the crock pot or slow cooker. This tastes fantastic. You don't really taste the heat in this. I put sriracha in it. It's kind of like what you'd call an undertone. I really don't even taste it. You taste the soy sauce pretty well, and the garlic, obviously. I'm a sweet tooth. I love sweet stuff. This is not too sweet. If you like it a little bit sweeter, you might, I think I said it when I tried it up, you might want to just add a little bit of brown sugar if you like it a little bit sweeter. But I think this is perfect. Those big chunks of chicken come out beautiful. Nice and moist, not dry at all. This is a great success. When I took it out of the pouch, I thought, well, maybe that might need a little bit more water, but nope, this is perfect. Everything has come back beautifully. I'm tickled to death with it, as usual. Did I tell you, this is delicious? Man, that is a treat. That is a treat that was really easy to put together. Just dump all your ingredients in your crock pot and go. Hardest part about this was getting that honey out of my measuring cup. I've seen a lot of people use those type of measuring cups that are like a plunger and you push it out for syrups, but I cannot find them. I just don't know the term to look for measuring cups on that. Anybody knows what they're called or something, why don't you put it in the comments and let me know, because I really want one of those. You save a lot of waste then. What's sticking to your measuring cup when you're trying to get it out with a spatula. Nice big chunk of chicken there. That was rehydrated perfectly. This is a luxury poucho noodle. I am enjoying that. Perfect texture. And perfect rehydration, I think. Because I didn't want it soupy. That, my friends, is what I call a winner honey garlic chicken dinner. That was good. I enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you try out the recipe. I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.